What up? What it is? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Dohk Nun Reactz. I'm your host, Unflyer, and I'm here with the other host of this show, Doc Holla. What it do?
Did you like, share, subscribe, yo? We want you to be a part of the show and let you know that you can be a piranha too. Let you go, let we roll. Everybody knows this is Doc and None Show.
Yo
I'm just working
ho,
out some.
whoa.
Right, I was just working on some new jingles for the single for so we can mingle.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
good?
I've been watching old school Jack Tripper TV and shit, nigga. And I just remember how fly the fucking music was. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You hear Sanford and Son, you hear Jack Tripper and them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You hear the A-Team and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm
It
saying.
brings something.
I think that's what the digital entertainment is missing, man. Good theme music
Yeah,
and
man.
good jingles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So all you other content creators that's out there trying to bite our style or see what we doing so y'all can do what we do, listen, I'll tell you what you can do. Holla at your frog. I will put something together for you. And yes, you will have to pay me. I mean, monetize me. But I will do a jingle for you. You know what I'm saying? I will make you a nice little uh, um, score, you know what I'm saying, for your show as well. So please holler at your boy because I got ideas, nigga. I am an idea, nigga. I was the idea. But when the light when God said damn, my idea and the light came on, my face was on it like, damn, yeah, that's it right there. Boom out. So yeah, holla at your prog, man, because you know what I'm saying, Doc and none, nigga, we try to diversify the portfolio, you know what I'm saying? It's not just the one lane, nigga. We got like 15 lanes, nigga. We trying to squeeze into one, you know what I'm saying, funnel and shit.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you this: when I grow up and document my life, I'm gonna have that nigga score my life.
Right on. I'm trying to tell you, I got all the music. I got the classic, the mariachi, the all of it, nigga.
Even
Country,
Celtic folk
rap,
music,
man. You
even the
know
type
what?
of music you can get your river dance to.
Right. You know, I even got the little thing. What you? I got all that shit. Nigga. You know what I'm
That little
saying?
thing,
I
that's
got it
that
on,
thing,
bro.
that's that whole thing that make it all work. That
Right.
thing that do this.
Right. Right. And if you know, I can always do with the jug and shit,
Hey, homie, hey,
nigga.
the world is your instrument, my man. The world is your
Right on,
instrument, my
man.
man.
Right on. And if you don't like all that, I can beatbox. But anyway, we're not here for that. What we are here to do, ladies and gentlemen, is tell you that we have found the corporate. So before Arlette, Miss uh Arletta Amaru, the very beautiful and talented Miss Arlette, gives y'all the tea on who the hell was messy. On that last episode, y'all saw of us reacting to the get backs, comebacks. Yeah, nigga, we done did some digging around. We was up in the crates, nigga. We was flipping through the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, albums, and we pulled one out. We pulled one out on their ass, you know what I'm saying?
So for those of y'all at home that don't know, we're talking about our young piranhas that are new to the pond, didn't catch the latest episode. We
Welcome.
watched a yeah, welcome for sure. We watched episode of what's she called, the catch up. I think it was called catch
The
up.
catch up. I think it was called the
Bam.
catch up to get back.
Where Mr. BM and Mrs. Arletta talks to couples that have been on the show and they catch up with them, see what happened after they left. This one particular show, my main man was oh yeah, hey, we got him, man. My main man, what was his name? Rick, Steve, Tim, what's that nigga name?
I think his name was Johnny
Something
Jermaine.
like that. But
Maybe,
old girl was the one who was doing the picking and shit. Or was it? Yeah,
yeah, old girl was doing the picking.
man. So she
Mm-hmm.
picked him, boom, they was doing their shit. Uh
Right.
all the way up until one of the women from the show that he was on, who just couldn't get over the fact that she got popped on by him and absolutely was on his nuts. Uh Crashed out. Well, okay, we gotta set it up to where they wasn't talking or nothing at the time. The couple in question wasn't talking at the time, so it wasn't like anything wrong was done per se. So let's get
Right.
that
Now,
part out
now,
the way.
so basically what it is that this couple was on episode 38, which happened like right right around Christmas time, okay, or in the November, December, time of filming, and they released it around Christmas time. So we broke down what we thought happened after the show. When you see the other show, when you see this show, this is for when you see our show, you'll understand what we're talking about. But to get that premise, so what my man is saying is that basically they discussed that they haven't been speaking to each other consistently, or if at all, after a short period of time. So at least a couple of months had went by where there was no communication between the two matches. So from what we understand is there was another person who linked up with the young gentleman that did a little sleeky link or whatever, and old girl was like, well, are you still talking to old girl? And he was like, nah. And so baby girl didn't believe him, and she went and got messy on that shit. And what else happened after that though? After he was like, nah, we ain't speaking.
So the woman who was on the show and got rejected called motherfuckers early in the goddamn morning, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, to find out whether he was still talking to the previous woman or not, right? So
The
after that,
the
one that he matched with, right? The one who picked him, they matched with, and it was cool for a minute, right? So the one who did the calling and all the hating and shit, the thirsty one, she called everybody 1 o'clock in the morning, had everybody pissed off. So the woman who picked him at first, through the whole encounter or the whole little conversation or whatever, or text, I'm not exactly sure what it was. They said it was a call onto TikTok, and it blew up. So it shit went virus, right? Arletta and had seen it too. The staff at Pop the Balloon to Find Love. So she couldn't wait till they brought it up because she wanted to bring that shit up too. So all that happened. They talked about it. Boom, boom. So because they didn't want to mention the girl name who made the call. Who she was a little bit insecure and didn't want to believe what the man was telling her about not being in contact with the young lady at first. So she called people doing their little investigating or whatever, and she getting clowned for it. But she got clowned for it, and she getting clowned for it now by us.
Right. Because
so
I threw on my equalizer hat.
They didn't want to tell us who it was. So my main man and I hopped on the young. We went into 38 and we did our investigating. And this is what we found out. This is what my main man with the hawk eye and keen monk detective skills figured out for us.
That's right.
All right, y'all. This is episode 38. This is who we think the culprit is.
Who's are we popping?
Still don't know this bitch.
Damn, you got 2 kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
CeeLo with the 2 kids.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay, let's stand over here. All right, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She pressure. I like what I see.
Okay. And now why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think I just like the other guy's answers a little better.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's go up to the front. Come. Oh, are you popping? Go ahead if you're popping. All right, so let me stand over here.
That's
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I just didn't like that. If it felt like if he didn't have 2 kids, that you were really into him, and I just didn't like that. I'm perfectly fine with me and what this could have been, but I just didn't like that last comment, and that's just not something I allow or go for.
I respect it. That's the respect.
Okay, so wherever this young lady is right here.
Yes, that chick right there.
Fucked up my man whole situation.
Yes, she's all her brains is in her titties, and That's it, because she ain't got no brains and she ain't got no ass at all. She got Natal syndrome. Okay, no ass at all. You feel me?
She was hella insecure.
And from what I understand from the beginning of the show, I don't remember. I don't even think I even watched it like what she did. But I hear that she's like, you know, well-rounded. She got a pretty decent job. She, you know, she works out. She takes care of her body, or just them titties. I don't know, because she ain't got no body. But a lot of them other cats really popped on her. So she only had a few cats to talk to throughout her session, I do believe. And so we believe that this one is the one, because there was another one that I was like, maybe so. But see, the only difference is that the other one in the white dress popped on him. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, this girl right here in the red dress.
You mean the thick light skin John?
Take her home. Yeah, no, not the thick light skin. The other one, the petite,
the skinnier one, with the white dress. The
Yeah.
other one had like a white shirt on that looked like a dress.
Right, she looked like Dominique LaRue. You know what I'm saying? 2004 Dominique LaRue. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know who Dominique LaRue is, y'all understand where I'm coming from.
Throw that shit in the comments. Yeah. Put in the comments if you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So my whole thing is, baby girl in the red dress wanted him to take her to the hotel and make her say my like a Johnny Gill song. And it didn't happen that way. And she got
it a long time after. It was like 3-4 months after the show and shit. And she hit him up on some bullshit. And they wasn't talking at the time. So he split that. And then she should have took it for what it was. Apparently, because he popped on that bitch on the show, so she shouldn't have known what it was. And apparently, she just wanted to see what this thing was working with, because well, from what we understand, she was on his helmet. She was on my nigga neck.
Super hard.
So,
but I think it was a whole revenge thing, because if she got the nigga, look, if she went through, called the nigga, and believe me, it wasn't no mistake that the nigga didn't fuck with you, because he didn't call you, he didn't hit you up throughout the time that he was chopping it up with baby girl. So for you to drive all the way to Miami or fly to Miami or do whatever the fuck it was to be up in his motherfucking city and his area and territory, to link up with him, give him the business, and then been like, well, are you still with this bitch? And then he's like, nah. And you like, I don't believe you. So I'm going to just ruffle some shit up just in case, because you're trying to get you locked down your man. I'm telling you right now, lady, you've been thinking of this shit since the show ended. And you just couldn't, you've been waiting. You figured, okay, 3 months, if they really into their shit and they really doing what the fuck they supposed to do. This is my theory, okay? 3 months go by, she thinking, okay, this nigga might be really with her and do what. I'm gonna go down there, try to seduce him, break it all up and shit, and steal this nigga, because that's the kind of bitch she is. She's a revengeful, spiteful, sinful, and titillating type of bitch. Like how I use that word, titillating.
Yeah. That's why I had to chuckle a little bit, because she got some big old titillations too.
Yeah, for real. You old tittler, you old tittler.
Yo, titillator.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
she'll be back.
So yeah, and what's fucked up is
she got snowback.
I don't He has no bach. I don't know what her purpose or her goal was, but I would say that I think she pretty much met it, because now she low key fucked off, because my girl whole thing was we wasn't even talking during the commencement of this, because they talked for a minute after this whole incident, so it wasn't like that was like the end all be all, but at the end of the day it was the beginning of the end all be all. Like that was the reason she needed. Like if she didn't need no other reason, that was the reason, right? Because they were talking after that. They were talking all the way up until low key to the reunion show.
Well, they wasn't. Actually,
not
they
like
wasn't.
Consistently.
They said the shit had been in touch. The shit had fallen off.
Yeah.
And then it was no conversation. So this is
until
April.
This.
So mind you,
because remember they were saying they had the conversation about this, and then they was talking about
they had the conversation about this, but that was like late last month. That was like late March. They
that's what I'm saying. Sometime
March,
before the
they
show.
had the conversation. Right.
Sometime
so
before
it's
the
like,
show.
bro,
I don't know if they were in communication constantly, but I know they talked before the show. Yeah, after all that happened, right? So they were talking a little bit or whatever, and her whole thing was, I went through this shit with you, basically saying control your bitches. I went through this shit with you, and we ain't even on like that, and you got a bitch calling my number at whatever o'clock in the morning on some bullshit, like nigga, and I ain't with you. Imagine what's gonna happen if I do fuck with you. So she was like, nah, I'm cool on you, but
right,
that bitch served her purpose. She did what she was trying to do. I don't know if that's what she was trying to do, but I'm pretty sure she did what she was trying to do. Mission accomplished on that. Even if she don't get the dick.
I don't think mission was accomplished. I think she actually reversed some shit because they said that since that conversation, they've been talking a lot more now. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't get a chance to watch the ending of that program, but we got the gist of it. He thinks she's just like, fuck that nigga. I ain't trying to fuck around. But I'm like, I'm listening to what I'm reading between the lines.
She ain't fucking with
him. I'm not saying maybe not, but maybe so. Maybe not, maybe so. Because here's the thing though. Remember I said a woman don't want a nigga if another woman don't want him. So so if in all or any, that might have been the catalyst to spark another conversation to seeing where it could lead to. Not saying that it won't or it will or it will or it won't, but I hear that Arlette will be doing another catch-up episode with BM actually there, and they're going to try to talk to all three to see what's really what. But you never know. I'm just saying. But this is the trick. I mean, the lady we think that's the culprit there.
I hope for my nigga's sake, she didn't fuck that off because our girl was cool. Like it seemed like they had a cool little vibe going with their whole little experience or whatever. But at the end of the day, fuck them. We own this.
So
let's get to what we're really here for. Episode 50. You get a big 5-0.
Nah, man. We need to quit this one. We need to quit this one and run a new one. Let this be a standalone. Let this be a standalone. I think because the other one's an hour and some minutes. So you know what I'm saying. What do you think? You just think we should just go right into it?
Let me get out of this.
Respectable answer.
Yeah, she was salty. She was salty.
Yeah,
she was salty, analogous.
She didn't like it. All right, y'all. That was a quick hit for.
She's the titillator. She got
this motherfucker. Yeah, we found the culprit, man. Anybody know anything different? Hit us up, man. Any of my young investigator piranhas out there found any more information, any of that good shit? Throw that shit in the comments because we think we figured it out. We cracked the case.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
I'm sure like his on me. And this is my nigga, Mr. What? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even call him Watson. I was trying to find a play on Wheatson. Yeah, there you go. Sherlock Homie and Dr. Wheatson. Yeah. There we are. There we are. Investigating private eyes.
Oh. Even though it's a quick hit, man. Affirmative sponsors. Marathon Clothing, Marathon Burger. Go hunt y'all out, right. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to keep all money in, no money out. And like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to do what friends do and do what they do. And we'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Also, check this out. There is one more thing though. There's one more thing though. Marathon just came out with a run club. So if you guys are in the greater LA area, they're training, I believe, for the next marathon for next year or whatever.
Oh, the LA marathon. You know that's dope.
So it's right because they just had it a couple of weeks ago. And so like I said, if you guys are in the LA area, man, link up with them. I know they got a website up and shit where you guys can sign up and shit and run with other people. And get your wind up, get your lap in. You know what I'm saying?
Get your stananima up, nigga. Make sure your stananima is
right
up.
On. Man. I can't wait to get home. I'm about to join that motherfucker and because I can do long distance running.
I am a fairly healthy middle-aged man of fair build and stature. I'm not running shit but a business or a nose or something. But I will cheer you on, though, brother. I'll help you get ready for it.
I'm slightly ready to make a transformation into the game that I want to really be in. And you know what I'm saying? Running with other people, it'll keep me motivated to stay on them streets and hit them strides. So
that's what I'm saying. Hey,
so if you're somebody like me who
also,
kind of want to need a little push and a little bit of motivation, man, yo, meet me out there.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you, nigga. And also, my kid is getting back into his goddamn football joints. You can run with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And he can tackle you and shit. It'd be cool.
Man, he ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that. I got the helmet right there now. I got the helmet right there. Okay, whenever you ready, little nigga. Whenever you ready, I got the P-High helmet right there. I got ground patrol ready. That's really ground patrol helmet right there too.
Hey, he said, yeah, we'll take you down, clown.
Okay, brother. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you think like your daddy, you might have a chance, nigga.
I think it'd be dope.
It'd be like you think like your fathers.
It'd be like a cool Rocky montage, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A cool pre-Rocky montage thing happening. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
This will be a gridiron moment, nigga. I'm gonna be like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
me, Willie.
Like, I could play some Eye of the Tiger, and then it could be like, nigga, my nephew training with me. We going to the Olympics.
Bam, bam, bam. Rising up out on the peace. We're gonna get with y'all on the next one. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, y'all. Y'all stay tuned and catch us while we review episode 50 of Pop the Balloon and Find Love with the beautiful, talented, and the sharply dressed Miss Arlette Amari.
Yeah, you know, Fashion Nova got her doing it. Got her looking good.
I don't think this next episode she's in no Fashion Nova right now, bro. Let's take a look.
We gonna see. All right, y'all.
We shall see.